Yo, hey. It is time for spoiler night here on zyzzyper.squidream.squirrelmuggington.net, where things happen. Some things happen anyway. I don't know if anything is happening right now. Right now we got music, and we have a countdown, and we have a spoiler warning. Yep, tonight is spoiler night, and tonight I'm gonna do my best to show off every last bit of Shadow of Destiny, every bit remaining. Anyway, and I will fail because there's a lot of Shadow of Destiny. There's a lot of that game. I showed you guys the percentage charts. I've since gone into research as to what those percentage charts mean. And it's stuff like, have you talked to everybody walking around the village every chapter? Have you seen every cutscene? Have you seen every variation of a cutscene? Like, if you can use, say, the cell phone, when people are all like, oh my gosh, Ike is a demon in the 1500s. We did that, but you can also use the lighter to make fire. That is an alternate solution to the puzzle, and that gives you an alternate cutscene. And the game counts that cutscene in its toggle for 100%. Now you may ask, what does getting 100% do? What happens if you get 100% in every chapter of Shadow of Destiny? Well, the title screen changes.
I want to go far away.
Play Outrun 2000. Can I actually do that? Pre-stream? Well, I don't see why I can't. Let's see. I haven't touched the Outrun 2006 scene in, like, over a month. So let's see how this looks. I am hovering. Let's just put me back down. Put me back asleep. And we can bring you guys down, and you look really funny because the box is all misproportioned. But how does the game look? Yeah, that's fucking... Yeah, okay, whatever. It'll work. Oh, is that too loud? That may be too loud. I worry that this is too loud. If it is too loud, let me know. What are the buttons? Tiny bit? Alright, let me, let me nudge that down just a bit. Burmog's choice. Okay. In that case, I'm picking the tester.
Automatic transmission.
Can I change?
Outrun mode.
No. Sound balance. More BGM over more engine sound, please. And I want to do Life with a Bore. Alright, let's see how this works. I don't know if it's saved my settings. But yeah, by the time this race is over, it will be time to start spoiler time.
Go.
Yeah, it's not running in either slow motion or fast motion. Anyway, I have been doing a lot of research into Shadow of Memories and how it counts percentage and whether it needs to count percentage. The Outrun car lacks a spoiler. My god, you're right. I actually do want to see if I can find a car with a spoiler. One moment, please. Yeah, the default has a spoiler. Oh, here's the F40 has a spoiler. Alright, yeah, the F40. No, I did not... Oh yeah, I did die in a car crash. We will be... green.
F40. Automatic transmission.
Outrun to SP, please. And, make it shiny world. I weren't in the car, but I still got crashed. Yeah. Ike, got, like, fucking hurled into the air. Like a mile into the air. That's great. Somebody activated, like, zero gravity mode on his ass. Oh. Ragdolled like it was the search engine. I probably shouldn't try to read messages and drive at the same time. But, yeah, I'm out of practice. I haven't been playing this daily like usual. I got other stuff on my mind. I don't know. This might not mean anything to anyone but me. Did y'all hear Hellgate London is getting a sequel? Hellgate London was, this old action RPG. It was made by the creator of Diablo. And now they're making a new one. David, what's his face? The Diablo fucker is involved still. He's real excited. And I'm like, wow. Oh yeah, I actually did play some Hellgate London. It was interesting. It wasn't, like, good, but it was interesting. So I'm kind of hyped to hear that there's gonna be another Hellgate out there. David, what's his face? The Diablo fuck. Well, who among us would not fuck Diablo, given the chance? Diablo even comes in, like, both gender forms. Depending on whether it's, Diablo 1 or Diablo 3. Or Diablo 2, I guess. But, I haven't played far enough in Diablo 4 to see if Diablo is in Diablo 4. Like 4 times. But... who knows? Dungeon Siege. I really like Dungeon Siege 2, and I can't remember how you get Dungeon Siege 2 to work. And I like Dungeon Siege 2 with the expansion packs. And I don't think you can get the expansion packs anywhere for hell nor money. So... I don't know, man. Ah, no, I slowed down. Let's go to the industrial complex. It's industrial. Unlike the soundtrack.
How far are you gonna take me?
That was... this is not gonna be a golden run. I got so I keep trying to read about Dungeon Siege. There should be a dungeon crawler that you play with a card. You should be allowed to take cards into dungeons. I guess the problem is that most dungeons do not have very wide hallways. Killing Ike in the car. You're right. Which fork should we take? I don't know. Oh, okay. I keep trying to read about Dr. Wagner. I keep trying to read about Dr. Wagner. My friend Charlotte wrote me a letter. Oh, I've killed another minivan. Oh, and I'm very lost. Man, I know some people who are like, it's way too easy to drift in Outrun 2. They're upset that, you have basically no choice when going around a corner other than to drift. These people are cowards. To play Outrun 2 must be to embrace the drift state.
Congratulations!
If that's how I can make the initial D, I should play the fucking initial D series then. Entirely arcade games, okay. Fuck yeah, champagne! We're gonna have champagne in the desert, and we're gonna get intoxicated, and we're gonna die, and they're gonna make a song about us called The Way.
Game over.
Game over. Am I about to I gotta... Okay. We're good. So, now that we've done that, let me just close Steam down. And, I lost my emulator window. No, I closed my emulator window. You used your last 2,000 points! No! You need to have more points. I promise, I know where my emulator is. There it is. Alright. Initial D special stage on PS2. I could also just play Tokyo Extreme Racer. Which I fucking love. Speaking of car RPGs. Alright, this may be a bit loud. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I don't have a lot to use channel points on. Anyway. You'll notice
Looks
that...
like I don't have a choice.
Notice that we're being hypnotized.
I'm not here. This isn't happening. I'm entering a dream. A dream of my subconscious. I'll now find the answers that I need. I'm asleep.
I'm asleep. Anyway, you'll notice, and you don't have a choice, that we've got a Chapter 8 save and a Chapter 8 save. Why is that? This top save is the one where we did not tell Marguerite that she might be our ancestor. But before we get into that, this version of Chapter 8, we did tell Marguerite that she might be our ancestor.
I don't remember seeing this.
So we can go back in time, find Dana. Marguerite never had to wrestle with the idea that she fucked. Yeah. And we are out of energy credits. I guess we better find some of those. That's the main problem with this game, is the energy credit mechanic. But, we'll go locate some. Oh, one thing we can do while we're here that I had forgotten we could do. We can give Mr. Eckert his book back. I think. Maybe not. Maybe?
What is it? Anything else you need?
No, nothing in particular. I just wanted to... Well, see how you were.
So, are you watching out for me? Afraid I'll kill myself or something if I'm left alone?
Of course not. You shouldn't... Anyway, I brought that book you lent me.
Done already? You sure?
Uh-huh. It really helped. Oops.
Oh, this watch.
What's the matter?
It's nothing, just that I've seen a watch a lot like it. This strange guy in my high school class gave me one that looked just like it. He said it was a symbol of our friendship or something like that.
Was he maybe... Well, did he say his father made watches as a hobby?
Oh, you know him too. I hear he's a bit of a celebrity these days, a film producer, I think.
So I've heard.
Well, it's a small world.
So, Mr. Eckert, you went to school with that guy?
Yes, he seemed pretty weird at the time, always mumbling what he said were incantations under his breath. Said he was channeling his psychic energy and all that stuff. Sorry, I'm rambling on, and you're trying to find out who's got it in for you. If there's anything else I can do to help, just give me a yell, okay?
Okay, I'll come back when all this is over.
Please do. Don't do anything too risky. Watch yourself out there.
In spite of trying to kill us, Mr. Eckert seems like a nice guy. Whoops. We can't leave that way. We got plot resolution. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. Whoop, whoop. Alright, we're gonna have to go get some energy buttons so we can actually time travel. This was not something that I remembered we needed. I thought we had more than this. Nothing up here. Yeah, it kind of made sense that he went a little bit murder happy. Anyway, hopefully we don't have to do this every time we reload the game. Oh, we're gonna have to, aren't we? Dang, that's gonna put a crimp in Spoiler Night. Well, maybe I could have prepared a little better, but, these things happen. Would I say it would spoil Spoiler Night? My goodness, it just might. Can I gather a few and then save again? No, unfortunately. You can only save at the end of a chapter, you see. But I would like to pick up 2 so that we can go there and get home. It would help if I had 3, honestly, but... This problem, yeah, it could only be this way, really. This is Shadow of Destiny right here. Anyway, this exact problem, also carries over to the other time travel game by this author, Time Hollow, which gives you a sort of life bar, which you need to use to travel, to do its time shenanigans. Not exactly time travel, but we'll get into that later, when we actually play the game. But you have to energize your time device by finding the protagonist's cat. So, there are all these times that I'm like, I need to change history. Where's my cat? Video games, man, you know? Cats are powerful temporal weapons. If you're gonna change history, you need a cat. And you need to throw the cat at history. Moment of truth. We were born to make history. We'll make it happen. We'll turn it around. We were born to make history. Born to make history. As an aside, if you haven't seen Yuri on Ice, it's a fun anime about figure skating. It being an anime, of course, all the figure skaters are doing things that would have their ankles, like, ripped into 9 pieces. Ah, here we go. Okay, now we can get started. So let's go back, find Dana. How long it's been since we were promised. The movie is still in development, I believe. I have a thing of seltzer water here, and I'm gonna pour myself some.
Ice is frozen water.
Oh, yeah. I should ask about that picture.
So you'll notice, we have a skip prompt on every cutscene we haven't seen yet. Which is great, I think. So, because we've seen this before, we're gonna sort of skim out to the point where we're making choices and stuff. No, don't need that right now. Well, now you've heard more good things about it. Other side of town. No, wait. No, it is this side of town. We're looking for the atelier. Atelier. Whatever. I don't know how words go. It is fairly gay, yes. Alright, we can skip.
Dana.
We talk with Dana. She doesn't want to come home with us. She gives us the redstone. So, now I think we're free to go straight back to the future, if I recall. Let's just... no, we gotta give it to Professor Wagner. That's right, I forgot about that. So, over to Alchemist House. Is there anything in the church? Oh, no, we checked in the church last time. There's nothing in the church. I think there's never anything in the church. This game has this whole big-ass church location. It goes unused. What's up with that? I don't know. And this is a dead end. It's something that happens a lot in older Japanese games, I've noticed. Sometimes in, like, Western or European games, but a lot in Japanese games. There will be rooms, areas modeled that have no purpose other than to stand there and look at them. Admire them. So, we meet Hugo, we meet Marguerite, we go down and we give Dr. Wagner the stone. Did we do that? Yeah, looks like it. Now we fuck off. Do we go back home? Probably. I also appreciate the attention to detail. It just feels very mysterious sometimes. Now we, proceed home, I believe. Not 10 days from the experiment, right. Does anything happen if I let the in-game clock run on for a few days? You die. Eventually, Ike will just sort of mysteriously keel over, I think. Like some fated fate is fading away and he fades and faints. You know how it goes. Alright, we're headed back to Alchemist's house, but I'm just looking for any glowies on the way. I died from not dying. I kind of love that. He just perishes of inertia.
Hello, is anybody
Alright, here's
here?
the disaster. Nobody's here. Here's where we find the time machine. Hugo's time machine. We're going back to the future. And I'm gonna make a save state, once we've talked to Hugo. Because we have some endings to show off, and I don't want to play through this entire chapter again. Although I do wonder if that's gonna fuck up my save files at all. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm very curious as to what will happen there. Hopefully it'll work out. Anyway, now we're headed to the square because Hugo has called us there. And now we're getting all the energy tokens. That's fantastic. Great. That's exactly what I wanted and needed. Oh no, it expects you to at points, I think.
Hugo!
Alright, we've talked to Hugo. Now last time, we went and found his mother. I'm gonna show you all my least favorite ending in the entire world. This ending is so bad that it actually, like, made me stop playing the game entirely. For like a year. Hugo, in his rantings, mentions that he got the idea for, resurrecting his mom and all by reading his father's notes. What if his father didn't have any notes? I love how we appear like 2 feet from the nosiest woman in town. So, I fucking hate this ending, but I can't deny it is funny in a way. I just need to actually find Alchemist. It's down the road a little bit. It's the one with the arrow pointing at it, Zazie.
I don't see that time machine, but it should get here sometime soon. And there's only one person who can bring it over. Hugo. There's no other way.
He's not here either. Where can Father be?
He's abandoned us. Father walked out on us.
Hugo, how can you say such a thing?
Tell me you know for sure that he didn't, sis. You can't. He's nowhere to be found. Experiment. Yeah, right.
I'll take another look outside.
You almost have to feel for Hugo just a little bit. He's had a fucked up life. And we're not gonna help.
Father, you don't care about us. All he thinks about is his stupid research. He lied to us. Oh, damn it.
Hugo built a fucking UFO. I love it.
Hugo, dry your tears.
Who are you?
Never mind that. I am giving you this machine.
What is...
The same as the one in the possession of the man you know, a time-traveling mechanism. However, this one is only capable of following his trail. Be aware of that.
You're giving this to me?
Use it. Use it to stop that man, that Ike.
Why?
The truth dawned on me one day that the key to Dr. Wagner's disappearance lay with that stranger. It was he who deceived Wagner and spirited him away with the promise of a great experiment. It must be so.
Is that what happened? That must be what happened.
Not only that, but long ago, the stranger possessed the Philosopher's Stone. With the stone combined with the power of science, creation of human life is finally possible. Or of one particular life. One that you attempted to bring back and failed. That of Elena, your mother.
How? How did you know that?
Because I am you.
Listen, there's more to the story.
Have you been here all this time? Hugo, you must get away.
Huh?
Wait, hey!
Wait! What on?
Get out of my way.
Huh? What?
Damn you! Get out of my way.
Don't!
Hey, no!
Whoopsie.
Oh my.
Hugo's gone. Margaret!
Why? Because he actually cares about his sister. Kinda. Well, let's see. I don't suppose we can steal this time machine. No. And there's no notes, so. Well, there are no notes to burn here. From this point, I should be gone because Tree Travel Hugo doesn't exist or to kill me. Yeah, funny about that. Funny thing about that.
All gone.
You erased Hugo's existence. You made his different selves touch, didn't you? Now who would have thought you had that in you?
It wasn't me. I wouldn't do a thing like that.
Well, Kingsway.
Oh well,
Now
fuck
you're
him.
known out for your life. Congratulations.
Congratulations. So I believe I can save over this complete data, and it'll just add on to that ending. I think that's how that works. I believe the game does track, so.
Well, looks like it's over, doesn't it? Good job, Ike.
I was trying to change my destiny.
And you did.
But was it all for you? You used me to make sure that you would be created, that no one would rewrite that part.
Now, let's not have all this unpleasant talk about using. I mean, who cares, really? Yes, you managed to preserve my destiny. If you'd been killed, I would never have been born. Immortality has its perks, but you have to be given life first.
I see. So I was just being used. All your talk about an ancestor, was that just to get me to go back to that time?
Well, how should I know? Oh, by the way, I need the digipad back. Farewell, then. I've managed to preserve my own life, but...
But what?
Oh, nothing. I just have this bad feeling. Did your actions really manage to change the flow of events, Ike? Anyway, I suppose we won't be seeing each other again. Your fate's in your own hands now, I'm afraid. Goodbye.
Hey!
Has great expressions, has great vocal tone. I love Homunculus in a weird sort of way.
It's over. Finally over. Man, this has been the longest day of my life. The streetlights seem so bright. Never noticed that before. I guess I just took it all for granted, but this place can be so beautiful. Everything is, really. I just never realized it. The trees and the air and the small things you do every day, the way time passes, all beautiful. That's what life's all about. And it was staring me in the face all this time.
Yesterday, Shateri made a little offhand joke that I hope people remember today.
All the stars up there. I must be lucky. I know how beautiful it is to be alive.
Hey, dude, I think it's a
drunk or something.
Aren't we the ones who are, like, smashed?
Right on, dude. So it's like, join the club.
I heard this rock and roll!
Catch you later, dude. You're gonna, like, get run over or something if you stay there.
I hate this ending. Let us never speak of it again. The ending you got when you play... Yeah. I felt like that for about a year. And then I did go back and get the other endings, and it was worth it. Alright. So we've saved another complete file. I am gonna reload that save state. Here we are. Hugo is here. Let's see. Here's another variation on ending B. There are two versions of ending B, depending on who you talk to. Let's go back to that cold, snowy day. And then I'll show you ending A, and then we'll jump time tracks over to the alternate reality. We just did ending C. Ending C is where Ike gets hit by a car. It blows. It blows ass. So let's go find Homunculus in the one place we know he is this time period on this day. Also, thanks your daughter for checking up on you. Ending C is for car, yes. Just like ending B is for bar. And ending A is for... Ah! Now, where is Homunculus? We know that he's here somewhere. He might actually be swiping the baby or something. I don't know. The ending where Ike becomes a pirate. I don't believe that is... Alright, no. He was... I think he was up here more. Because we had to come all the way down here to prevent the shooting. So... he's gotta be up more. We'll find him. Monk, where are you? That is actually a problem. I don't know where he is. An area with a small park. Small park, huh? Maybe over here. No, those are the gates. Maybe over here. Small park. I know that he head south from the square, through the alley, not on one of the roads. Go down the flight of stairs. Go down the flight of stairs. Well, out here. You will reach an area with a small park. Thank you for that. Thank you for the navigation. Alright, down a flight of stairs, I think I just... head through the narrow alley. This could be a park. There he is. Hi, buddy.
Hi, how are things? I'm not doing too well, as you can see. This body can get a little tiresome sometimes.
Fucking word.
It must be nice to have a human one.
Not really.
Could you come with me for a second? Hugo's looking for you, and I have a few things I need to ask you too.
Hugo, eh? Which means you know who the killer is, I guess. Let me guess what Hugo's plan is. He's going to leave Margaret in the present and wipe you, her descendant, out that way.
You knew about this?
Since I was willing to give you time-traveling powers, you didn't expect me to just sit around, did you? I tested out a few histories. That particular outcome is just a variation on a theme, so it was fairly easy to guess. It's the sort of thing Hugo would think of. So please don't thank me, I just wanted to help. Switched kids. I found a baby just about the same age. Is the Margaret you know blonde and blue-eyed?
What are you saying? Switched babies? Isn't Margaret an ancestress of mine?
Well, that's my theory. There's something uncanny about your involvement with that family, don't you think? It is, after all, the simplest explanation. Well, if she isn't a blonde, it means my plan worked. No matter what happens to Margaret, your existence is an assured fact. Don't worry. I'll switch things back to the way they were after all this is over.
You switched Margaret with Mr. Eckert's daughter?
So would I. No big deal, I say. She was going to die alongside her mother, and I saved her life. It's harmless compared to Hugo trying to cancel your existence by stranding Margaret in the future, don't you think? Master Hugo's plans will fail thanks to me.
Pictured, Ike reacts to the plot of Shadow of Destiny.
God. So that's what really happened when Mr. Eckert's daughter disappeared. Wait a second. Did you murder his wife too?
Who, me? As if I'd risk myself in doing that. Do you have any idea how fragile my body is? I have to take good care of it so that it won't break. I'm really not very strong. Just now, I had to rest a little here, and the next thing I know, there are people all over the crime scene. So I couldn't complete the switch. But I did manage to bring the real Margaret to this time. Under the name Dana, of course. No need to worry.
I don't believe the stunts you pull. These are people's lives, their fates that you're dealing with here.
You lost me there for a second, Ike. Sorry, but I'm not human, so I wouldn't know anything about that.
Sorry, Ike. I can't be bothered to give a fuck.
I do believe in the power of fate, you know. No matter how much you meddle, it always wants to go back to the way it was. It has a kind of homing instinct. If you catch adrift. That's why we're having so much trouble getting Death du jour off your menu.
I know what I said about not wanting to die, but you have to stop changing other people's destinies so casually. I mean, why do you have to go that far?
Well, if you're that unhappy about it, Ike, would you like me to change it back? Of course, it has to be after she's turned 20.
Mild emulation issue here, I think.
Otherwise, there's no point in switching them in the first place.
20 years isn't something you can just erase from memory and relive. Don't you understand how serious time is?
Excuse me? Are you trying to lecture me, Ike? After all I've done for you? Humans are nothing but trouble. Really? Well, see you later then.
Wait! Where do you think you're going?
Alright, I'm gonna make a quick save state here for assorted reasons. Like, once we're out of this conversation.
You said something weird. Homing instinct? No way. Was that it? So Dana is my... And Margaret is Mr. Eckert's daughter? Can that be it?
Alright. Now for this variation on ending B, that's all we have to do is just pop back to the square and watch what plays out. God, I hope I'm not ruining my memory card by doing these save states. I really hope not. If I have to, I will download a save compilation or something from GameFAQs. And we will sit here and we will hack these into the game. Look, do not invoke fucking Kamen Rider Ryuki on me. I was there. I've seen it. Alright, if we come right back to the square and talk to Hugo...
Hugo!
Where's Homunculus? Get a move on, all right?
Hugo, stop this.
Hurry up! Or would you rather I leave her here in this age?
Go ahead.
Huh?
She's the only family you've got left. Are you still going to leave her behind?
Shut up!
It's Eckert with the steel chair!
What? Settle down.
Mr. Eckert!
Damn it!
I was worried, so I followed you.
Let go of me!
Fat chance.
Are you okay?
Damn it! Let go! Let go of me!
Ow!
Oh,
Are you all right?
Hey! Stop it!
No way! You won't get away from me as long as you're after Ike.
Help! Sis!
Hugo, stop this. Please, I'm begging you to stop.
See that? You've got family of your own, and you don't treat family that way. And Ike? He has people he cares about too. Don't you ever forget it. I feel the same way about my family. You think there's a parent worth his salt out there who doesn't care about his children? You understand what I'm saying? I'm someone's parent and you're someone's child. So I'm telling you, end this right here, right now. Even if you keep trying. I won't let you do it. Do you understand? Promise me you'll end this.
Okay.
Okay.
Hugo.
Hugo.
Hugo. Sorry, I wanted to feel
Sis,
included.
I'm really sorry. Can we go home? I'm sorry about everything. Forget the Philosopher's Stone. It's okay now.
Hugo.
Come on, sis. Let's go home. When we get there, I promise I'll destroy the time-traveling device.
What? Seems a shame.
It's my way of making amends and turning over a new leaf. I left the machine outside town. I'm ready to go.
Well, then I guess it's goodbye.
Take care of yourself.
Good luck. I wasn't sure whether I could pull it off, but what did you think? How was my performance as the righteous parent?
Don't say that. It wasn't a performance.
Really? You know, that girl just now, I guess my little girl Dana would have sort of looked like her if she'd had the chance to grow up. I got this strange feeling looking at her.
Oh?
Oh? And you know, we have to flash back to this just to make the point.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. By the way, Mr. Eckert, how's the arm?
Don't worry about it. It's nowhere near the punishment I deserve. I just hope you can be content with it.
Oh, look, I'm not...
Well, anyway, I don't exactly know who they were, but I hope that kid and his sister have a good life.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I guess I'll be going now. What about you?
Oh, I'll be okay.
All right. Feel free to drop by again anytime you like. I'm looking forward to it. Take it easy till then, okay?
I will.
So yes, this is the ending where Hugo gets the sense shaken back into him. As before, I think we can save here. I'm gonna check and make sure that we've got ending C in our lineup once this is done.
Well, looks like it's over, doesn't it? Good job,
I was trying to change my destiny.
And you did.
But was it all for you? You used me to make sure that you would be created, that no one would rewrite that part.
Now, let's not have all this unpleasant talk about using. I mean, who cares, really? Yes, you managed to preserve my destiny. If you'd been killed, I would never have been born. Immortality has its perks.
So yeah, we've seen more or less this cutscene before,
I
but...
see. So I was just being used. All your talk
Also,
about an
Flair,
ancestor,
you haven't
was it
seen
just to
Loops
get me
yet.
to go back to
Trust
that
me.
time?
Well, how should I know? Oh, by the way, I need the digipad back.
Yes, this is ending bar.
Farewell then. managed to preserve my own life, but...
But what?
Oh well. You chose your own path after all. And I suppose we won't be seeing each other again. Your fate's in your own hands now, I'm afraid. Goodbye.
Hey!
Hey! Okay.
Hey, I wonder if that bar is still around.
And then Ike went to a bar. The end. Am I allowed to skip the credits? Yeah, I am allowed to skip the credits. Okay. Ending bar. It's all over, but somehow, we don't feel a sense of completion yet. Well, there's reasons for that. Let me just make sure that we've got, oh, C. Oh, no, it's not recording C. Frick. Save state includes the state of the memory card. I don't know why you would do that. That is wrong. Don't do that, emulator guys. Alright, I am gonna, real quick, grab some saves off, off GameFAQs. And how do I convert these? I'm gonna need an image utility. I'm just gonna grab that real quick. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna show you all the endings anyway, and then we'll use someone else's save file to see the EX ending. I just need to actually, like, I will need to do, like, a conversion job. Which I've never done before. But now that I know, let's go ahead and see ending A. You could do that while you're working on other endings. The thing is that I would need to convert it and load it onto my my actual memory card here, wouldn't I? My virtual memory card, I mean. Anyway, we've seen talking to Homunculus in this time. And we've seen what happens in previous playthroughs if we talk to the fortune teller. What happens if we both talk to the Homunculus and then we talk to the fortune teller? Yeah, don't worry about it. I will get that working and I will do a quick conversion and I will slap it up here. Slap it. I will slap myself. I will slap a cock. I will slap everything in range. No, it's fine. You are trying to be helpful. I just... This is a complicated situation. Let's barbecue these shanks. I felt bad about doing this briefly, and then I didn't anymore. Alright, so we've spoken to her before. We've spoken to Hugo. We've spoken to the Homunculus. Now that we've talked to both, and you've seen these scenes, these scenes are very long.
Who's there?
No need to be surprised. You are a nervous one, aren't you, Ike? What did you want with this ruin? 400 years ago, it was a laboratory. Now, it's just a mess.
Now it's just a mess.
You didn't see anything? You know, in here?
Oh, you saw the spirit. So, you can see it, can't you? I can see the living, and I can see the souls of the dead. But I can't see the thing that lives here. It gives me the creeps, really. I can sense something, but that's it.
Hey, can you call up spirits?
Excuse me?
Well, for example, if Dr. Wagner could have a talk with Hugo right now, and Hugo understands what his father was really trying to do, well, maybe Hugo would change his mind about all this. What do you think?
Well, I hadn't thought of that. Dr. Wagner, of course. Nothing could be simpler.
Really?
Really? Wait a moment, and I'll fetch Dr. Wagner. Come over here. You better stand back, Ike. He's about ready.
Twin Peaks ass shit right here.
Now he's ready. Hello, Professor. How do you feel?
Dr. Wagner?
Aren't you, wasn't it you who brought me the Philosopher's Stone?
That's right. I'm Ike. Doctor, I have a favor I need to ask you. I don't know how to say this, but... well, your son, Hugo, is trying to kill me. He thinks that what happened to you and his whole family was Homunculus's fault. And that Homunculus would never have been created if I hadn't helped you. He told me this himself. He also said that he was going to use the Philosopher's Stone to bring his mother back to life.
Good Lord. Where is Hugo right now?
He's right over there. It's more than 400 years from your time.
I must see him. I must speak with Hugo. He needs to know the truth. I see now that this is why you've brought me here.
So you will speak to Hugo?
Yes, it is my duty. Will you take me to him?
Gladly.
Oh, Ike got Dad.
Did you bring him?
Hugo!
Who's there?
Ike, please stay here. I will handle this.
Of course. Be careful.
Did you bring Homunculus?
Goodbye, Ike. Hugo!
Father?
Father?
Father, you're alive. How did you get here?
Hugo, what do you think you are doing? Did your mother and I give you life so that you could take another's?
No, that's not it. There's a reason.
Then stop your attempts on Ike's life. Do you understand? If you do that, I will tell you all about my research.
Okay. I understand.
That's my boy. Come with me.
Okay.
Let us go, then.
Father? Where are you going?
Dr. Wagner!
That isn't my father?
What?
What was that? And where did they go?
How's that? Good?
What's going on?
Where did you take them?
I wouldn't know.
Why not? Dr. Wagner.
Oh, that wasn't Dr. Wagner, Ike.
What?
Wagner isn't dead yet, so I can't very well call up his spirit, can I? That was a fake. Get it? A puppet that does exactly what I tell it to do. Not bad, eh? Hugo certainly fell for it.
Oh my God.
Well, that just about takes care of those murder attempts. Wouldn't you say?
You could cut this entire game into, like, top 8 homunculus pranks. Number 7 will shock you. Yeah, that's funny. He's not dead yet. Amazing. Wonder why that is.
Well, looks like it's over, doesn't it? Good job, Ike.
I was trying to change my destiny.
And you did.
All this was for you?
And we can skip this because, you know, this is just
Here.
you take her home.
It's yours.
Oh,
What?
well, why don't you take...
Why don't you take her back to her own time?
I'll stay here.
But she doesn't want to
I
go.
want to stay in this time and make a life here.
Are you sure? I mean...
You know my father's not coming back, right?
That's what I read in a book. So if we're to trust that...
Then I won't go back. It's too lonely by myself. And besides, I feel good here, like I belong. It's a strange thing to feel, but I think I should go with it.
Okay. I don't have any objection to this.
Here, you can have it back. I don't need it anymore.
Yes, hand it over.
Oh!
Ike, you butterfingers.
Oh no.
What happened?
I think it was... destiny.
No, Ike, it was a shard of fucking metal or rock or something.
Maybe fate decided his life would end this day.
Well, que sera, sera.
Soon afterwards, Margaret was adopted by the Eckarts. You could say that she finally came home.
You could say that. You'd be right.
It's such a tall tree. Was it here before?
No, I think this is where he... Did the stone do this? Is the tree here because the Philosopher's Stone gave up its energy? Hey, what is this?
What?
Well, gosh. Can't get rid of the thing? That's the A ending. You look like a Muppet. And so my strange experience has come to an end. So that's what happens if, you let Marguerite know that she's possibly your ancestress, even though she isn't. But what if you never tell her? Well, then, by chapter 8, you're on this line.
I don't remember seeing this picture before. The stone and the girl. Dana?
So here's where we go back in time to talk to Dana. Did anything change in chapters 6 and 7? Not really. Like, I did a couple of things differently. I filled out a couple extra scenes, maybe. But nothing fundamentally changed plot-wise. So, I'm just gonna jog around town real quick. Has 2 dead-ass chapters, and don't worry about it. Yeah. I'm gonna jog around town real quick and grab a couple of energy points. And then I can save state our way through our next couple of endings. Then I will work out and run the converter. And we should be good to go for what comes after that. Alright, what was our goal here? Right, go back in time, find Dana, check out that redstone. Now, you folks may be beginning to work out why I'm doing all of the... Yeah, okay, votes. That's a good point. You folks may begin to realize why I'm doing all of these endings. I'll just run around and find stuff in the background. I'm doing all of these endings because, like... If you see one ending to this game, you're like, huh, that shit was weird. Okay. And then you move on. You see 2 endings to this game, you start to be like, wait a minute, something's going on here. You see 3 endings to this game, and you're like, okay, something's definitely going on here. But only once you've seen all the endings do you really start to grasp the majesty The insanity of Shadow of Memory. Alright, I think the votes are done. And hey, if you notice over here by these cars...
Hey, bug off!
we can find the stupid drunk kids. We can't, like, change their fate. But, you know. Alright, let's go ahead and, Yeah, you kids killed us! Nice work, I guess. Go back and find Dana. Yeah, their fate is to be drunk and stupid. We cannot affect that. But the more endings of this game you see, the more the holes start to line up. The pieces start to slide together. Your brain starts going, hey, wait a minute.
I should ask about that picture.
Alright, let's go ask about the picture at the, Atelier. It's just varying around, I don't speak French. Probably not. Anyway, Atelier. Activia. Alright, she comes out, we talk to
I'm
her.
the same way. No family at all. But
that time and place is still your home, right? It's where you want to be.
yeah, that's how I feel.
Oh, remember this? It's the red stone from that day.
That stone's a... look. Do you mind if I ask you to give that to me?
Of course, you can have it. If it weren't for this stone, I would have never met you. Neville would have ended up right here now, talking to you like this. I've always thought that there was something very important about this stone. That's the reason I thought about having it included in my portrait. But that's okay. After all, I got to see you again. Here you go.
Let me just save state here for... And, you know, are we gonna go back to the past and just leave her here? No, we specifically came to get her.
What was that?
This must be important.
I think I said an important thing just now. Nobody heard me.
No, you just can't spring something like that on me.
But if you stay here, it's going to affect the timeline.
What? What kind of a... You're saying I should go back for the timeline?
I didn't mean... Look.
So, I'm supposed to abandon my life here for the sake of your timeline? You left me here for 4 years, remember? And now we're both going to pretend like those 4 years didn't exist? That really sucks, Ike.
She's not wrong!
Sorry. I'm sorry I lost it, but it's just not possible. I can't just erase 4 years worth of good memories from my mind. Even if I were to go back, I would always be thinking of my life here. I'd have to. I know that. Being asked to go back, that's just so...
No, I'm the one who should apologize. I'm really sorry.
Why couldn't you have shown up right after I got here? Then I could have gone back.
I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry. But, are you really ready to spend your whole life here?
Please, let me think about it for a while. It's too big a decision.
Okay. I'll leave you alone. I'll be back later. Could you think about it till then? I know it's heavy stuff.
All right. Later then. Oh, wait, hold on. My boss, you know, the one at the cafe I used to work at? If you see him, could you say hello? And tell him I'm sorry that I just disappeared on him like that. And tell him that he should deduct the shift from my paycheck.
I don't think that's necessary.
You don't? But I was supposed to open up the shop the next day. I wonder if everything turned out okay. I can't believe I'm so worried about this at this point.
Don't worry about that. It's only been about half a day since I met you, you know.
Huh? What does that mean?
Well, actually, it's... forget it. I'll just give him the message.
Really? So that's okay then?
Yeah.
Phew. That's one thing I don't have to stress over anymore.
Well, take care of yourself. I'll see you later.
Thanks.
I honestly feel like these two are having a very natural reaction to this time travel thing. Oh, it's only been half a day since... What the hell are you talking about? Let's go see her boss. I think we can still catch her boss. Around that side is the cafe. They react like humans, but they do not talk like humans. I suppose, but that kind of weird, awkward, like, I don't even notice, if I'm honest. Maybe it's just that I don't talk like a human either. Hello, what's this?
What's this?
I said that. Dear Dana, thanks for running a lost and found errand yesterday. After you open up the store today, try opening the box on the counter. It's a little birthday present, better late than never, from all of us here at the cafe, and most of the regulars as well. You have a pretty big following, Dana. Keep up the good work. Your boss and your friend. This is the kind of thing that she's gonna want to see. That's it. Who signs a note? Your boss and your friend. Your friend boss. Your Frost. Your Brend. Someone who wants to be your lover. Well, if you want to be my lover, you've got to get with my friends. Hey!
There you are.
Oh. Are you still here?
Actually, I've been there and now I'm back. There was a note there for you.
Oh, of course. It's still the same time back there.
Sort of. It's been a couple of hours.
Wouldn't have guessed he'd do that. I mean, he's a good boss and everything, but when I was in that time, I thought no one needed me.
Dana?
Do you think maybe there's a place for me there? You know, to come home to? What do you think, Ike?
Of course there's a place for you.
I'll go back.
What?
I said I'm going back. I'll go back with you to the time we came from.
Are you really okay with that?
Yes, but I want to go as quickly as possible. Otherwise, I'll lose my nerve.
Okay, let's go then.
Okay. This is my last charge. I'm gonna have to run around again.
Sis didn't have much of a chance.
You fucking shipper. Well, remember, this is the timeline where nobody knows that Marguerite might be related to us.
Oh, we're back in that day?
Yeah.
I see. It already feels so familiar. Oh, gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Look at what I'm wearing. I look like a one-person Halloween parade. And I guess I've aged 4 years in an afternoon, right?
Don't worry about that.
Really? You think?
You still look young, Dana.
You sure?
Absolutely.
It's cool, she'll just change out of the sepia.
But I guess I'll go back to my apartment and take a good look in the mirror. I can't help feeling, you know. Do you have something else to do, Ike?
Yeah. Sorry I can't walk you home.
I'll be fine. I have to remember how to get there as I go anyway. This age and I have a lot of catching up to do.
I'll be in touch. Take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too. You can find me in the cafe usually.
I'll see you later then.
Well, alright. Now we've, Now we, Not actually sure what to do. Oh, right, now we have to take the red stone back to, the doctor. Because that's a brilliant plan. Yeah, I kind of blanked on what we were supposed to be doing next, I gotta be honest. Well, we can find an energy unit in the past. Let's go ahead back there. I hope you heard some of what we did there, Theria. Let me just make sure that we can, well, it'll be fine. Yeah, let's head out to the Alchemist house. Dana liked her boss's note. She sure did. Would that any boss gave enough of a fuck about their employees for that. Is that the least realistic part of the game so far? I believe it might be.
Oh, come on in. You do like to show up unannounced, don't you?
Father's down in the basement working. You did come to see him, not Margaret, didn't you? I know that for a fact.
Oh, stop it.
Ugh. Fucking Hugo bands. Alright, let's give him the, stone. Yeah, that's Stone Ike. We can skip giving him the stone. Means we've seen the scene. The daughter's... I think it's best if you leave the daughter swap until the VOD. That is a complicated situation to explain. Anyway, we can skip through this. We're ready to head home. As soon as we, you know, find an energy unit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that this is gripping enough for people to want to rewatch. I'm glad that, you know, me running around like fucking Pac-Man trying to find a energy pellet is gripping gameplay. I told you all about the cat, right? Okay. I probably did. I think I told you. Yeah, I did. Time Hollow is... Time Hollow has a protagonist that is dumber than Ike. Slower on the uptake than Ike. I guess we do have to go 10 days from the experiment. But yeah, Time Hollow is, that is a video game. That is a DS game. I'm gonna have to fine-tune streaming DS games before that comes up on the vote. But don't worry, someday it will. And I will have to prepare. Back over to Alchemist House. I need another energy unit to get home. Scraping pebbles of energy off the streets to survive.
Hello? Is anybody here? Anybody? Dr. Wagner, Margaret, Hugo. Anyone there? What about Homunculus?
Hugo!
The basement?
The basement? The basement is talking to me.
Ike! Oh, God, it's Hugo. He's...
No, I'm afraid he does.
This meter here. Is this a time machine?
What's going on? What happened to Hugo?
It's all right. You can relax.
But he disappeared. Hugo.
Okay. I'll go look for him. Will you wait here?
Are you sure?
I know what I'm doing. Actually, that's an overstatement. But I'll do what I can.
I'd be grateful for
Thanks,
any
Ike.
help. Please, find him. Mother's dead, Father's gone, and now Hugo. If he doesn't come back, I...
Margaret, try not to imagine the worst. You wait here, and I'll be back soon.
I'm all right now. Never mind about me. Please, find
Oh, we're gonna go overtime again tonight.
I will. Don't worry.
I'm so sorry. I did not intend to go overtime, but some of these cutscenes were longer than I expected. We're gonna go overtime again. Okay. But we need... And I'm gonna have to find another fucking energy pebble. So I can go home. Well, I try to keep myself to 2 hours at a time, you know. Gotta find a fucking energy bingle so we can go home. Just one will do. Maybe one in the church. Yep, thank you. Hey, can I get time travel energy here? And, large chocolate shake? No. Here's one. Under this tree. Let's go home. I'm just gonna explode away from this church. It's fine, it's cool. That's how that works, right?
Hey, long time no see. Actually, didn't we just see each other today?
Is this Hugo?
Uh-huh. I really like these machines of the future. Being able to just project your voice a long distance, that's really something.
How do you know my number?
Oh, that. I asked someone called Eckert. You know, you mentioned him once.
I'm gonna get hit by a car again. Probably not.
How did you get here, and why? Were you the one threatening Mr. Eckert?
Come on, threaten sounds so serious. All I did was propose a deal. Can I help it if he jumped at the chance when I told him what he wanted to hear about his daughter? Oh, and about how I got here. It's pretty simple, really. Remember that tool you showed me? I just made one of my own, you see?
What?
Well, actually, I didn't make it, not exactly. The Hugo of the future completed it and gave it to me. A transport mechanism to time-space marked by phenomena of relevance. You like it? Just like yours.
Well, mine's called a digipad, actually, but...
May be different, but who cares, right? In any case, I can track and follow your machine.
Help.
Hugo! Do you have someone with you?
Absolutely. A friend of yours, I think.
What?
I saw you two talking. Looked pretty cozy to me. But it was sheer luck that I ran into her in the future.
Dana! What are you doing with Dana?
Well, that's up to you. I'm asking you to do me a favor. Bring Homunculus with you. We'll be waiting in the square. Don't keep me waiting, all right?
Hey!
We better go to the square, then. Yep. We've accidentally stumbled into a complicated mess. Wow, who'd have thought? Kavia? No, I don't think that said Kavia. That was... back here? Oh, hold on, I'm gonna grab this energy pellet just in case. But... I don't think it said... No, it says Gavia. That's a G. I'm pretty sure. You know, it might be a C. Does Gavia mean anything? Kavia, for people who don't know, was a development house that made some extremely strange games. Yoko Taro's development house, mostly. But you're right, it does look like a G. I don't know if Gavia means anything.
Hugo! Where are you?
Lord, you're so noisy. I'm here, right here.
Oh God, help me.
Dana! You bastard!
Type of
Hugo,
bird.
Hey!
I guess his realization.
Hugo! You're the one that's been trying to kill me!
Never mind that. Where's Homunculus?
You heard what I asked you.
The Homunculus was completed because you showed up. You fooled Father into creating the Homunculus. Isn't that right? I read Father's research notes. They said you brought him the last ingredient, the Philosopher's Stone.
Me? Get your father to create Homunculus? All I've been doing is trying to stay alive. But it isn't...
What I really wanted was to get here earlier and stop what you were doing. But all my machine could do is follow yours. So I targeted yesterday's you because I thought I could manage to get to you before you did the things you did today. I had so many chances, but I still didn't manage to kill you off. It's a shame, but there's no way for my machine to outrun yours. And I can't stop the Homunculus from being completed. So I'm switching to another plan. If I can't prevent Homunculus from being created in the first place, I'll destroy it. That seems to be the only way to get a hold of the Philosopher's Stone.
Philosopher's Stone? What use is that to you?
I'm going to make Mother, just like Father made Homunculus.
Creepy.
The only difference is that I haven't got a Philosopher's Stone. That's why I'm going to use Homunculus instead.
Don't go there, Hugo. Your father would agree.
What about my father?
He said you might do something like attempt to bring Helena back from the dead. And he also said that he would burn all the records once this experiment was completed to make sure you wouldn't.
Oh, really? In that case, why were the papers safe and sound? Even though Father himself had disappeared into thin air.
I wouldn't know the reason for that.
I have to do this. We still need to be a family. That's why I'm going to make Mother, and we can all be happy again. And that's why I need that stone. Get it? Come on. Get Homunculus.
You want to raise the dead?
The stone let Father create Homunculus. That means this has to work too. I can do it, I know. So come on, go get him.
Homunculus can't be... He just appears out of nowhere. It has nothing to do with what I want. Yes, he saved my life, but that's about it. It just isn't possible for me to call him up.
I don't have his
I
number.
understand.
No excuses. If you want your girlfriend here safe, you better hurry up.
Ike?
Dana, I'm so sorry. If I just walked you home...
Come on, hurry up. I'll give you 20 minutes.
Ah. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing right now, then. 20 minutes, and then she dies. Cool, I probably need to go back to the past and actually burn those notes. Possibly. That may be what I do. I'm a little fuzzy on this one. The end game, is that where you are / where? I'm going for ending E, I believe. Need to visit the destroyed lab. Alright, well, good, I'm already here. I'll take this route just in case I can find a energy bubble. I mean, what's a few extra minutes? Dana's fine. Everybody's fine. No. That is not the end game. It is end game, as in stop playing this game.
Oh, Ike! Any luck? Did you find Hugo?
I did, but...
Did something happen?
Hey, do you think maybe you can come with me?
Oh.
What? You mean...
To my time, yeah. Well, that's where Hugo is.
There's something going on, isn't there? All right, I'll go with you.
I'm sorry. It's just that I think it might be quicker for you to see for yourself than hear it from me.
Explain to me. Explain to me!
Oh, Sean, no, I'm sorry. That button doesn't work here right now. We are on ending 4 of 5. I cannot explain the plot at this point. Through a series of time travel shenanigans, Ike Kush, who is this blonde man here, has managed to prevent himself from dying about 6 different ways. And... oh my god, you're going to paraphrase Homestuck. Yeah, that is... yeah, just imagine that one scene from Homestuck where, like, time bullshit is happening. That one scene where time bullshit is happening. Yeah, that one scene. Okay, I've run halfway across town and gotten a fucking energy unit. Now we can go bring Marguerite back to the present. Anyway, there's a kid named Hugo. And he's trying to kill a female acquaintance of ours in the future. And we're back in the past, and we're gonna bring his sister to slap the ever-loving fuck out of him. Is what I really hope will happen. Look into Homestuck. Honestly, save yourself. Alright. Now we can travel forward. Marguerite, are you coming with us? Son of a bitch. Alright, now I need another. Now I need 2 more time pellets. So I can actually bring her with us. I have the offline Homestuck archive. I was reading it for a while, and then I hit the point in the story where I stopped caring about it the first time, and I stopped caring about it a second time. So, you know, that's how it works. I mean, I like text adventure shenanigans. I'm not so much on other stuff. So I was there for the weird adventure game part, and then the game drifted from... And then Homestuck drifted from that, and I lost interest completely. I need 1, and then I need another 1 to come back to the future. This game can be a jerk that way. There's 1. Also, we've only done 1 end. You know what? No. We are gonna finish this tonight, but that means I'm gonna go way over time. I'm gonna go at least an hour over time. Maybe more. Video games. Why are you like this? Alright, back to the Alchemist house. Yeah, this town is a delight to wander around in. Lebensbaum, or Life Tree. Yeah, well, if you have to catch the VOD, I understand. I'm frustrated that, it's gonna run over by so much. Basement, please. Thank you. Marguerite, are you coming this time?
What's wrong? Aren't we going to your time?
There. Alright, we're gonna take her back to meet her brother in the square. I mean, the alternative is that, tomorrow we do, ending D and then the extra stuff.
This is the future? It's so bright here. And it's nighttime. This is amazing. Wait a second. Where's Hugo?
He's nearby. Hugo's trying to kill me.
What? Why would Hugo want to do a thing like that?
He says Dr. Wagner disappeared because of a secret experiment. Hugo believes that I caused this by helping Dr. Wagner, giving him the stuff he needed for the experiment. It looks like he dedicated his life to tracking me down, and this situation we've got here is the result.
You mean he came all this way just to kill you?
Yeah, but I haven't done anything. I don't know what happened to Dr. Wagner at all. I want to make him realize that this is a misunderstanding. Will you help me?
I'll help you. I don't want Hugo to do a terrible thing like that. I can talk to Hugo. Take me to him, please.
I mean, you know, Hugo has been trying to kill me for a while, so let's bring his sister, and maybe she can slap him shitless.
Hugo! Sis, what are you doing here? Stay away! Don't come near me!
Hugo, what do you think you're doing? Stop this right now.
Shut up! You have no right to order me around.
Hugo, calm down. Ike is not the kind of monster you believe he is.
You're too nice, you know that? He cares more about this strumpet here than you.
What's he talking about?
Never mind that. Hugo, we're going home.
I'm not going.
Hugo!
Yes!
What the?
We're going home, Hugo. It may be just the two of us, but we're still a family, and we have a place to go back to.
But...
I'll take care of you. And you take care of me, okay? What I make working will keep us both fed and clothed. I can try to be more like Mother was to us.
Sis, you don't care anymore that Mother's gone.
Look, both of us are old enough to stand on our own 2 feet, Hugo. We have to take responsibility for our own actions, right?
Okay. I'll go home. I'm sorry about everything. Forget the Philosopher's Stone. It's okay now. Is that good?
Dana
Yes.
here with a front row seat to all this.
Ike, we really are sorry.
Come on, sis. Let's go home. Once we're there, I promise I'll destroy the time-traveling device.
What? Seems a shame.
It's my way of showing that I'm sorry. Come on.
I wish I could have seen a little more of this age. But I guess that's the least of our concerns now.
I left the machine outside the town. We should be going.
I'm glad you found her. She's the one you were looking for, isn't she? I guess it's goodbye.
I guess so. Well, take care of yourself.
What was all that? And why did that kid try a thing like that?
I'm sorry. It's my fault that you had to go through all that.
It's okay, I'm alright. Besides, for some reason, I can't really be mad at him.
Dana just doesn't know what happened. It's like a Spanish soap opera
he's a
broke
nice
into
kid,
her
really.
life.
If I had a little brother, maybe that's how he'd be.
Huh?
Yes, if.
Just something that kind of hit me. Nothing important, you know. Oh.
So that's that chapter completed. That version of Chapter 8 is completed.
Well, looks like it's over, doesn't it? Good job, Ike.
I was trying to change my destiny.
And you did.
Was it all for you? You used me just to make sure you'd be created, that no one would stop you from living.
Comes to this conclusion in every ending.
Let's not have all this unpleasant talk about using. I mean, who cares, really? Yes. Yes, you managed to preserve my destiny. If you had been killed, I would never have been born. Immortality has its perks, but you have to be given life first.
What happened to Dr. Wagner?
What makes you think I know?
Because you know everything, you scheming little fuck.
Well, how many centuries has it been since I saw the light of day? Are you my so-called master this time around?
What the?
What yourself? You're the one who broke the seal. So, what do you desire most? Immortality? Eternal youth? To be filthy rich? Name it, and it's yours.
What is this? What lunacy?
But of course, your soul is mine when your futile existence ends. Until then, you can do whatever you like. Come on. Name your wish.
For what? For this,
What did you say? I didn't catch that.
Was my research in vain? Was I wrong after all these years devoted to my task? Helena, forgive me!
Oh, great. Old people are always spacing out, I swear. Hello? Snap out of it, Grandpa.
Be gone, then. Be gone, miserable, cursed creature! Be gone from my sight forever. You asked me my wish, and here it is.
Disappear from your sight, you say? Oh, sure thing. If that's what you want, that's what you get. There.
What is this?
I've arranged for your permanent departure. That way you'll never have to see me again. Get it? Good. Bye-bye now.
You, Helena. The children. Forgive me, Helena.
Oh, amateur. You think you can pull that on me? Not in 1,000 years, old man. So, it was something like that. I granted him his heart's desire.
It was something like that, you know.
Yes. Oh, by the way, I need the digipad back.
Here. It's yours.
Time for me to go. I suppose we won't be seeing each other again. In all likelihood.
What? Who was that?
I don't really know, I guess. Never did figure that one out. But it's okay. I don't think we'll ever see him again.
It's not okay. 4 years.
Are you still worried about that?
Of course. I mean, 4 years? Hello? The best years of my life? I'm holding you personally responsible, you know.
Well, in that case, okay. I'll take responsibility.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
How should I know?
Oh, yeah?
I'm forgetting things in my old age. Maybe it was about that necklace I was going to make you?
You are such a... Well, since you brought it up, I should mention something. You're like a nice dad. I don't remember mine. And you're too young to be one, but that's how I see you.
Oh, do I seem that ancient?
No, nothing like that. It's all this
Oh,
talk about
man.
responsibility. And besides, you seem so with it and everything.
Okay, I'll walk you home, just in case.
That'd be nice. I don't want to deal with that again. Come on, Dad.
Come on yourself. If you call me that again, you can walk alone.
Alright, did they, you know, I need some fucking verbs or something here, Flare. So that's the E ending. What kind of a life awaits me? I'm not sure, but maybe that's the way it should be. The future is what all of us make it. More or less, yeah. So now, we go back for ending D. Which is gonna mean a lot of rewatching cutscenes. Shit. You know what? I think I'm gonna pull ending D up on YouTube. And we'll watch it while I do the conversion for the GameFAQs save. Because I kind of fucked up the, memory card. So... I'm also pulling up a guide on how to convert things. How to convert the saves, so, which I can't read if I'm letting you guys watch on YouTube. No, that's fine. It can't be that hard. Anyway. Let me get YouTube up and, just find this real quick. Mute. Alright, we're picking up from after. I've got it, I think. We'll pick up on the Hugo confrontation. Let me just grab the browser. Do not make source visible. Yeah, grab the browser window. I can't adjust the size if I don't make the source visible. Yeah. Alright. We'll just watch this on YouTube, I guess. Where are we on the Hugo confrontation? Yeah. Please don't have commentary on this.
This is going to be a new cutscene.
God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna try Flare's link real quick.
No, nothing.
Oh, this is, this one is actually the PSP version. We will have a chance to hear the alternate voice cast. Return to the Wagner house, visit Dr. Wagner, travel to the present. Alright. Yeah, this is the PSP version, which of course is still collecting fucking time beads. And I can't really do the, memory card conversion thing with this open, can I? Oops. Yeah, I can.
Hugo! Where are you?
Man, you are so noisy. I'm here, right here.
Hugo. You're the one who's been trying to kill me?
Never mind that. Where is the homunculus?
You heard what I asked you.
The homunculus was completed because you showed up. You fooled Father into creating the homunculus. Isn't that right? I read Father's research notes. It said you brought him the last ingredient, the Philosopher's Stone.
Doesn't sound bad.
Me? Get your father to create homunculus? All I've been doing is trying to stay alive. But it isn't.
What I really wanted was to get here earlier and stop what you were doing. But all
Yeah,
my
it does
machine
sound
could
like
do
more
was
of a
follow
dingus.
yours. So I targeted yesterday's you, because I thought I could manage to get to you before you did the things you did today. I had so many chances, but I still didn't manage to kill you off.
Hugo!
It's a shame, but there's no way for my machine to outrun yours. And I can't stop the homunculus from being completed. So I'm switching to another plan. If I can't prevent the homunculus from being created in the first place, I'll destroy it. That seems to be the only way to get hold of the Philosopher's Stone.
The Philosopher's Stone? What use is that to you?
I'm going to make
don't
Mother,
mind this, I'm just doing
just
stuff in
like
the
Father
background.
made the homunculus. The only difference is that I don't have the Philosopher's Stone. That's why I'm going to use the homunculus instead.
Hugo! What do you think you're...
Sis, stay out of this, will you? You're a hostage. You're supposed to be quiet.
Really, Hugo? You
don't
fucking...
want to know, Hugo. Your father would agree.
What about Father?
He said that you might do something like attempt to bring Helena back from the dead. And he also said that he would burn all the records once this experiment was completed, to make sure you wouldn't.
Oh, really? In
Yeah,
that case,
really.
Why were the papers safe and sound, even though Father himself had disappeared?
I wouldn't know the reason for that.
I have to do this. We still need to be a family.
No
That's why I'm going to
way.
make Mother, and we can all be happy again. And that's why I need that stone. Get it? Come on! Get the homunculus!
Hugo, I can work for both of us, so that we won't want for anything. We'll be okay. You'll see. So please, stop this madness. Make Mother? Just listen to what you're suggesting.
Sis, if you won't be quiet, I'll have to hurt you. Don't make me do that.
Jackass.
You know I can't stand blood.
You really want to raise the dead?
The stone made it possible
Worst
for Father to create the
necromancer
homunculus.
alive.
That means this has to work too. I can do it. I know. So come on, go get it.
A homunculus can't be... He just appears out of nowhere. It has nothing to do with what I want. Yes, he saved my life, but that's about it. It just isn't possible for me to call him up. Don't you get it?
No excuses. If you don't do what I tell you, I'll leave my sister here and go home. That's going to affect this age in a lot of ways. I can't even begin to imagine how much.
Oh.
That's a dirty move.
Wait a bit here.
Come on, hurry up. I'll give you 20 minutes.
Travel back to 1584. Uh-huh. I think we can skim a bit here. Head down to the basement. Find the research papers on the desk. Yeah. Right there, man.
Hey, this is Dr. Wagner's research data. This is all about homunculus, composition, method of creation. That's it. What if Hugo never reads this stuff? Without the homunculus data, Hugo would never attempt to recreate his mother. Come to think of it, if he never learns of homunculus's existence, he wouldn't want revenge. And no revenge, no time machine. I feel bad for Dr. Wagner. But I gotta get rid of this part.
Hugo, wait!
Hurry up!
He's back. Gotta get rid of this.
Father!
Father!
Nope, sorry.
Ike, what are you doing here?
Oh, Dr. Wagner said to meet him here.
They told us there was a huge explosion, so we...
I actually just got here too. I didn't see Dr. Wagner.
We were so worried. We thought he may be lying here hurt, or... anyway, I guess it's a good sign that he isn't here, right?
What are you burning?
Oh, that? Nothing. Nothing important.
Okay, then.
Expression of, yeah, fucking right.
So, sis, where could Father...
We'll go take a look around. I'm sorry, we have to go out for a while. We'll talk soon. Okay?
Okay. Take care of yourselves.
See you around.
Turn to the present. Uh-huh. Turn to the square.
What the... Hugo's still here? Wasn't it enough for me to have burned the research data?
He's nowhere to be found. Where could Father be? Hugo, what is it?
Just wondering. I mean, what could he have been burning?
Alas, it didn't work. We're stuck with Hugo forever.
If you won't do what I say, I'll...
Hugo, what's wrong?
Distillation? Something? And, What's happening to me?
What the...
He is getting Marty.
What are you doing?
Something. Method. It's no good. I can't read this.
Are you done looking at that rubbish?
Hey!
Oh, please. You said yourself that it was too burnt to make out. Anyway, we have something more important to do. Am I right? I think Ike's out there looking for Father, too. Come on! We can't let him do all the work, can we?
Yeah, guess you're right. Oh no! What went wrong? What did I do to deserve
Everything, Hugo. You did everything to deserve this.
Hugo's all right.
What?
The past's been changed. That's why.
What do you mean? What's going on? Hugo, what happened to Hugo? Answer me!
It's all right. Everything's okay.
What kind of answer is that? What? What's going on? No!
Oh, I get it now. By changing Hugo's past, I've canceled the existence of the time machine itself.
And so they never exist. Well, they exist in the past. They never existed here.
Is it over? All this?
And now the epilogue. This ending is deeply amazing.
Well, looks like it's over, doesn't it? Good job,
I was trying to change my destiny.
And you did.
Was it all for you? You used me just to make sure you'd be created, that no one would stop you from living.
Oh, really?
And in doing that, I changed other people's lives. Is my own fate worth that much? Is yours? So how am I supposed to feel?
Oh, please. Enough with the gloomy angst, Ike. Are you trying to put me on a guilt trip? I mean, who cares? Yes, you managed to preserve my destiny. If you'd been killed, I would never have been born. Immortality has its perks, but you have to exist first.
No, I don't believe this. So I was just being used after all.
Yeah, the PSP dub isn't bad.
Oh, by the way, I need the Z-pad back.
That's right, that is a change they made. The Z-pad is the digipad.
Here, take it.
Time for me to go. I suppose we won't be seeing each other again, in all likelihood.
Yeah, the Z-pad. The pod. Hey, you remember this scene? Let's see how that really played out.
Well, how many centuries has it been since I saw the light of day? Are you my so-called master this time around?
What the?
What yourself? You're the one who broke the seal. So, what do you desire most? Immortality? Eternal youth? To be filthy rich? Name it, and it's yours.
What is this? This is insane.
What is insane? I don't know. What is?
Of course. Your soul is mine. When your futile existence ends. Until then, you can do whatever you like. Come on. Name your wish.
For what? For this,
What did you say? I didn't catch that.
Was my research in vain? Was I wrong after all these years devoted to my task? Helena, forgive me.
Hurry up, will you?
Give me my youth. I want to start my life over.
And if possible, let me stay that age.
Sure thing. Hold on.
That young man the other day, I envied him, his youth.
Did it really work?
Trust me, okay? You got exactly what you wished for.
Your work here is done. It's back to where you came from, demon.
Now, why would the homunculus be so preoccupied with trying to keep Ike alive?
A pentagram.
Well,
it's no great art to get rid of the likes of you. But I was well advised to ready an additional barrier. Return to the stone from whence you came, and I will start my research and my life from the beginning.
How could you? You'll pay for this. The pentagram is complete. I'll wipe your mind of memories. Be close to the endless night of youth.
Where am I?
so I've got the save imported, I think. Either that or I just corrupted the entire memory card. Who wants to go see the true ending?
Beautiful stone.
What a beautiful stone. And so he just wanders off. The ending. So, what have I actually accomplished? Where did I come from? And where am I going? How long is eternity? Who am I, really? So, we're gonna, get back to the actual game now. I just have to, like, actually get fucking back. Yeah, Hugo and Marguerite never actually found him. I believe that there are two different endings for, there are two different endings to the EX mode, and we're only going to see one of them, I think. have to actually get the game started. Oh, don't give me a fucking update right now. Yeah, the true ending has multiple endings. Of course. Let's see if I corrupted the entire memory card. What do we got? Okay. All the ending files are there. Yeah, you can see 2 different scenes, basically. So let's start a new game. Prologue. We should be able to skip the, you know, Ike walking around town. We've died. Am I dead again?
Bingo.
Oh, homunculus.
I'm flattered that you know me, but how does it feel to be dead, Ike?
Are you making fun of me?
Not at all. I beg your pardon if I've offended you. You are strongly fated today. You see, you are destined to die. But if you have the will to somehow reverse that fate by yourself, I can lend you some measure of strength. How about it? Will you deal with me?
Sure. You're on.
Well, I do like a man who jumps at an opportunity. But I want you to understand something, Ike. The destiny that awaits you is very potent. What I mean is, just because you
that fucking delivery. I do like a man who jumps at an opportunity.
Unless you tear out its very roots, destiny can't be cheated.
Got it. The hard part starts after you come back to life.
You're right. But that's also where your own strengths come into play.
Just give me the pad.
Are you ready? I'm going to give you some of my time-shifting powers, Ike. I'm going to give you this digipad. Please, use it well.
Yeah, it's weird to think that Mario has a voice that's like this. But
it's not as though you can use
okie
it
dokie.
or any time you want. This will respond to phenomena that have some.
Yeah, we know all that. We get it. We're done. We're fine.
You can't solve the real.
Let's go. Let's get out there and start solving the real problem.
Sir, please wake up.
Yep, we wake up. We wake up, we do stuff at the cafe.
2 o'clock.
It's 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, we must be lonely. Let's head up to the alchemist house. Which is right behind me, because I'm a dingus.
Fortune's told. Well, let's hear it then.
Welcome. I have been waiting for you.
I know. I've been here a bunch of times, right?
No. but I suppose you could have been. Perhaps in another place I am as yet unaware of. Sitting here as I am, I will tell your fortune at no cost.
Yeah, about that. Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
I'm going to find a red stone soon. It's probably the Philosopher's Stone.
That thing.
If I use it, then Homunculus...
No, don't utter the name of that cursed abomination. Who knows if he might be listening?
All right. I'll make up my own mind about what to do with the stone. How's that sound?
Then it is in your hands. I will lay my hopes on the future of your design.
Both time travel. Yeah, this is Ike grabbing control of his own destiny and shaking it up and down. Like, nah, I'm not playing along. I'm not playing around anymore. Oh look, it's a juggler.
Hey, that's me.
Can we, reenact that one scene?
Hey,
not
that's
yet.
Me.
Let's see. Ah, right, we need to go to the bar now. Think. Believe it or not, at the start of the game, you can come here and, you know, hang out and... Oh, look.
Grandpa's in there. Please help him. Help, please.
Hey, Hugh. I mean...
He very nearly says it. It's too dangerous. I'll be back in a minute.
Sorry, kid.
Let's see, Come on.
Even I can do that. Wait, no, don't! Wonder if it's different. And what the letter says, I mean. The red stone is the Philosopher's Stone, and the source of Homunculus's life. It's also the main element in the elixir of life, which is supposed to cure all diseases. So this...
Sounds like we're gonna need that stone. Let's, head back to the cafe real quick and grab it. Yeah. Cafe is this way. Hey, weird girl.
Me? A performer? You've got to be kidding me. But this square does get a lot of performers. You know, street performers. They get a pretty big crowd going. It's kind of nice.
Right, yeah, that's solution to the actual puzzle that was first game. Yeah, I love this, and I love Time Hollow. Time Hollow is a very different game. It has a lot of strange moments, but...
Is Dana, I mean, that waitress who was just here, around?
Oh, so you found out her name already, did you, sir? You'd better get in line. Just kidding. Dana's in the back. She was just about to go catch up with a customer who left something here.
That's me. I forgot them here.
Oh, I see. Dana?
I'm just leaving now. Oh, it's you. You forgot these. This lighter and the pretty stone, they're yours, right?
Right.
Oh, good. I was just about to go chasing after you. Thanks for coming back.
But we can do two things here. This is where the branch is. And you know what? I am going to show you both, I think. We have the stone, which is the source of Homunculus's life. We have the lighter. We have all the stuff we need. Let's head back up to the bar. I will quick reload after we see about half of this ending, but don't worry, the other half is the same. Okay, I'll go in the bar. This kills the man.
What the... I can't go back to the same time as before. I have to fix this another way. I guess the only thing to do is to use the stone. The Philosopher's Stone.
Mm-hmm. So, stay here. I'm pretty sure we'll die eventually. Or maybe we have to teleport back and then forward. Yeah, we go back here. We scare off the townspeople and then we come forward again. So this does not yet kill the man, but we will kill the man. We're definitely gonna kill a man. Now, as I said,
Well, you have a...
we can skip this. This is just Marguerite's introduction.
I swear to you, your deaths will not be in vain. We're still alive,
Eventually kill the man. I will kill the man.
Lord Almighty!
Fire from his hand!
Listen carefully. Stop bothering this woman and go home. If you do as I say, no harm will come to you. This time.
Alright, and we can skip through that. Now then, now I can save state. And we can, whoop. No, not the lighter. Pop back to the present. This killed a man.
The stone. I have it.
So, it was too difficult after all to challenge fate.
Hey, there's something I want to ask you.
Yes, what might that be?
I need to show you this.
Oh, what a bother. I wanted to wait till later to make my appearance.
It's this stone. It wants to go home.
Fuck you, homunculus!
I did it! I'm free. Free from fate.
So that's that half of that ending. But what if, instead, we did something nice for someone? Instead of just pettily murdering homunculus?
Mother, I'm home. How are you feeling?
I am all right today. There hasn't been a great deal of pain. Is someone with you?
Well, you know, we chat with,
Wow!
Helena
Look at
and
those strange clothes.
We met in the
Marguerite.
square.
Skip that.
I'm home, Father.
And then we head down
How
to
are
talk
things?
to, Dr. Wagner.
I guess that means the medicine for Mother isn't ready yet.
Margaret, will you give this to your father?
Huh? What? Of course.
I can't touch him for various reasons.
Father, here.
Sorry to disturb you, Dr. Wagner. The stone. It's the Philosopher's Stone?
What did you just say?
If you take a chip from that stone and brew it, you can make the elixir, the cure-all. Your wife will be cured for sure.
Ah, this is the...
It's the real thing. Brew it as soon as possible, please.
I thank you.
Both
Please,
this and
it's
Time
okay.
Hollow
I'll be going
have
now.
these endings where you can, like, New Game Plus and immediately solve the fucking problem. And I love that. Unfortunately, it comes at the cost of Ike. But we cured a sick woman in the 1500s. That's nice, isn't it?
This is the end. I've won. Cheated fate.
This is the best day ever.
You're all right again.
I can't stay in bed anymore, can I?
But we've seen, time and again, we've seen the same people. Descendants, ancestors. And so years later, Maybe everything's allowed to work out after all. And that was Shadow of Destiny. The only thing left is some old trailers. All those people in my memory. What happened to them in all the lives they lived? There's no way to know. Not now. But I'm going to believe they all had a good life. Myself, I'm going to start living a new life. Free of regrets. But yeah, like I said, the only thing left is 3 trailers at various trade shows. And you know what, why not? As long as we're a little long anyway, let's watch through them. Let's see what the early demos of the game looked like.
It may seem trivial, but suppose you're in a cafe trying to decide between coffee and tea. The you that chooses coffee after a long deliberation, and the you that chooses tea actually both exist.
Welcome. I've been expecting you.
All right. Hold still, please.
But this guy, he looks exactly like the street performer that gave me the letter. What on earth? Am I going to die soon?
Life is a wheel of change.
What's this now? Lord Almighty!
God, no, this is not happening!
Well, the trailer kind of gives away the game, doesn't it?
God damn it.
Is she my ancestress?
What?
That's right. I should get changed.
Kinda gives away the game.
Isn't there any way you can avoid being stabbed to death? What about putting something like an iron plate under your clothing? And if you make good use of that, perhaps.
Also, this homunculus voice sounds fucking terrible. He sounds like he's on a broken tape recorder from the 1980s.
It is yours, right?
Huh?
The future will be my past.
It is yours, right? Yeah. Junko Kawano, that's the name I was trying to remember. We might as well watch through them. I'm already over time.
A nightmare you cannot
Jesus
wake
Christ.
up from.
What about him?
Sir, please wake up. Are you all right? Do you feel sick or something?
Is he Goro from Skies of Arcadia. Oh man, Skies of Arcadia is super on my list.
Huh? What? Huh?
Alright, this one's less interesting because the game is obviously further along and much closer to release.
I fell asleep.
We're not going to see anything really weird here, I don't think.
The hour approaches.
So.
Ah, they got the voice down.
Please wake up. Sir.
It's all right. I'm awake.
I sewed that too, so don't be shy.
Oh, you're thinking of... Okay, yeah.
Sir, please wake up. Are you alright? Do you feel sick or something?
This is, cut much more like a horror game.
Oh, this again?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Sorry to make you do this again.
Travel through time. Travel through destiny.
I know. It lets you travel through time. And you've come from the future. Am I right?
Yeah, you will.
Well, what do you think? Are you a little more convinced?
Well, the interface is notably different in some of these early trailers.
I'm Ike. Ike Kush. Do you work at this museum?
Museum?
So a couple of things.
Let me see.
I noticed on the walls
Really
of the
well up on
church,
it, but
the name Kush is written
someone
there a
wrote
few
this.
times.
A man named
I'm not
Dr.
sure what
Wagner.
that means or if it means anything. And one of the other things I'm noticing is that in this trailer, they're going a lot harder on what I think they expected to be the leitmotif of the game. That dun 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 dun. I don't remember hearing much of that in the full game. Over the opening and some of the ending bits, I guess. You heard it a decent amount? Alright, I trust your musical ears more than I trust mine. And just for the hell of it, this last trailer.
It's such a gorgeous stone, like a jewel or something.
If you feel any pity for this old man, find the stone. The answer lies in the red stone.
Shadow of Memories, the original title.
Didn't I tell you? Fate makes a powerful opponent.
Alright, let's just use some footage from one of the endings here in the trailer. Nobody's gonna know what they were looking at. From three of the endings. I think Destiny of Shadows is one of the Castlevania games.
You're sure?
4? Yeah, 4.
She's alive. All right. Yes, he did say he was coming over tomorrow to look at paintings, for sure. Are you watching out for me? Afraid I'll kill myself or something if I'm left alone?
Show me. Please.
Show me your father killing himself? Okay.
Oh, she's so soft.
I'll be 50 soon.
and then it's all over. Life is short. You there, make sure you leave with no regrets, all right?
No, it's cool. It's cool.
What?
I think we've got all 5 endings here represented.
Don't you ever forget it. I feel the same way about my family. You think there's a parent worth his salt out there who doesn't care about his children?
Shut up!
Death teaches you how to live.
Oh, I'm glad they got Ike doing a flip.
What are you?
I can try to be more like Mother was to us.
Oh god, that's the church. I don't think you could ever get in there in the present day.
Only you can change your own destiny.
It's nice to know they had a rendered interior for it at some point.
You must live on to get to the truth.
Well, I'm glad I watched these. And I'm glad we watched these.
You.
I'm glad we watched this game together. This was a hell of a game, man. I remembered I loved this game once I got past ending C, but this has really renewed my love for this game. So, alright. If anybody hasn't voted, now is the time. The time is now. Children are our future. We can, will, should, and must blow up the moon. But, if you haven't voted, please vote. You have, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And voting is officially closed. Voting is closed for now. And thanks, guys. Thanks. God. We have a 4-way tie. So, I'm gonna have to fucking think about this one. You guys know that if you vote for more than one, you dilute the pool, right? Like, that's how it works. I'm just too lazy to code. Oh, well. No, it's cool. You've only voted for... That's fair. It's just that, like, I accept votes on, like, Telegram and such. So... No, you know what? That's fine. This is a list of 4 games that I'm all really happy to play. I'll figure out an order. We'll play all 4. And we'll also play Touch Detective. That's my next 5 games figured out. It's kind of incredible. So... Touch Detective may be in on Friday. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I may take Friday off also, I don't know. Like, if I decide to relax through it, and if Touch Detective doesn't arrive, and if I can't figure out what to play, you know. But, next 6 games. Sorry? Oh, yeah, okay, so hold on. I know Sorcery is technically 4 games. Well, kind of. They ship Sorcery 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't know what like collection they ship them in. Touch Detective is 3 games, but I think we may only play 1 unless people are really hyped for more. Trials of Mana is finishing, and then we will go to Star Ocean to remake. So I think we're kind of covered for the immediate future here. Yeah. It's not even spring. Is it spring? I don't know if it's spring. It may be spring. There is nobody I want to pawn you folks off on right now, so I am just gonna throw up my hands and go, you know what? Good night, everybody. So you know what? Good night, everybody. At least I don't have to worry about voting for a good while. At least there's that. I can, like, zero out the vote counters and set the voting screen aside for a bit. Good night. Thank you for being here. I'll see you tomorrow for something. And to you folks watching on YouTube, I'm sorry I make such goddamn long videos. I can't help it.